I am canoeing with my husband. We're in an old wooden canoe. It's long and has wooden seats. I'm in the front and he's in the back. It's a beautiful day. And I'm watching the tip of my oar dip into the smooth, clear water. And I feel the push. And as I raise it, I hear the water droplets. And I just keep watching the water as I put the oar in. And it barely makes a sound. And I can see it move because the water is so clear. And then it comes back up and drips. I only occasionally oar because my husband is doing most of it and I just have to steer occasionally. The river is helping us along. We don't have anywhere. We have to be fast. We're just enjoying ourselves. And I have the oar across my lap and I can feel the warm sunshine on my skin as we're going down the river. In and out of shade. The trees are completely surrounding us. So there's a lot of shade, but then we get some sunshiny spots and it's so beautiful. And I don't hear anything but the dip of the oar occasionally. And the tweeting of birds and chirping and crickets. I can hear the grasses rustling in the wind. Occasionally a frog. And the leaves. The leaves are the main thing. I look up. The sunshine is peeking through. I watch the leaves and I see the nice puffy clouds occasionally. It's so beautiful. I see oaks and maples. A little bit further out, I see evergreens. There are a lot of walnuts along here, walnut trees. Just marveling at the different shapes and colors and how vivid all the colors are. The green especially, but the blue sky, the light blue sky. And I feel so confident with my husband at my back. Just like God is always at my back. My husband reminds me of this. I'm always being led by my husband, and it's so comforting. I'm led by God. And I feel really good today. I have my hat on with my ponytail, my purple tank top, and I can feel the muscles in my arms and my back as I paddle along. My abs feel really strong. And I have my legs planted, my feet. And I feel like God made me just to be doing this sort of thing. I see a butterfly pass. It's so pretty. And I can smell the water and all the nature smells. I look down and I can see all the pebbles and rocks on the bottom. We're in the Ozarks of Missouri, and this is called the Black River, and I don't know why it's named this, because it is the clearest water I have seen in a river. It's so beautiful. And we're going with the current, so we really don't have to work hard. Behind us a little ways is one of my really, really good friends and her husband. And we're kind of enjoying some couples time, but occasionally we get close together and laugh and have a great time. Sometimes my husband and I talk and just really enjoying each other's company. We're having lots of grace with each other, and we're choosing to love and to be loved. I just feel like paddling because I just feel so strong and I feel so good in my body, and I breathe in and it feels nice to breathe. I'm not breathing deep or anything. I'm enjoying breathing and the sensation that this is how God has made my body to work, and it feels so nice. And I push forward, and my husband notices a rope hanging down from one of the trees on the left side of the bank. And he calls out to my friend's husband and says, "Hey, look at that." So we all decide to stop so the guys can have their fun. So I put my oar in once again on the right side until we get turned to where we need to, and my husband pushes us in onto the bank. And I stand up and stretch with my friend, and we're joking and we're watching our husbands in their swimming trunks get on the rope and act like wild men like Tarzan, jumping out and splashing in. We actually have a lot of fun with this couple because I was roommates with this friend, and then I met my husband on an online dating site, and I said, "You really should try this." And she tried it and she met hers, and they got married before we did. So we have a lot of fun history together. And once the guys are nice and worn out and all wet, we decide to keep going. There's a certain spot we want to get to. And after probably another hour, we get to a nice stopping point for lunch. We all step out and put the boats up to the edge on the side. We sit on a big log and get out our lunch of baby carrots, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We have pears and cosmic brownies. So good. Yum. And we're all just joking and laughing together. And I get a big drink of refreshing cold water from my Yeti water bottle. It keeps it super cold. I just love the pace of today. We don't have anywhere to be. Nothing waiting on us. My husband puts his arm around me and we're just sitting there together, really enjoying ourselves. And the sunshine is just giving life. And I look up and I breathe in. And I think of how God loves us and how all is well right now. All has been well and all will be well. God has us enveloped in His completely healing love. All we have to do is put our faces towards Him. It feels so nice. And I bring all this into my future, and it is a Saturday, just a laid back Saturday in the house, and I'm walking through the house and my bare feet and my sundress. It's perfect weather out. I'm walking and my hair is just gently swaying over my back and shoulders, and I'm holding a sweet, sweet little baby. He is about to fall asleep. He has his little head against my chest. Oh, and I smell his little head and I kiss him, and I just am savoring this moment. And I walk past the kitchen and I smell fresh bread that I just made this morning. I love that smell. And I walk past the screened sliding door and I hear the older kids outside playing and giggling. And I peek out there. They're just having a great time playing really well together. I just stand there and watch them. I love all their little personalities, and I can see they're being kind. I just giggle at how cute they are and the different things they say and just how smart they are. And I walk a little further out into the garage, and I hear my husband working on some projects out there. He has a saw out and his ear muffs things on with a radio that we got him for his birthday, and he's listening, and this is his favorite thing. He's so enjoying himself. He has a cold drink next to him, and I can tell he's in his happy place. He's moving around with wood, cutting wood and putting in screws. I'm not sure what he's making. And I kiss my little baby, and I'm just thinking about his little head on my chest and how he's so content. And I think of how content and happy I feel. I feel happy and healthy and full of life. And I walk inside to that fresh bread smell again, and I walk my baby into his little crib and set him down with a soft, soft blanket over him. I just look down at him and put my finger against his cheek, and I love the way he looks when he's asleep. He's so cute. And I'm thinking of that song, Count Your Blessings, Name Them One by One. And I'm thinking of my blessings.